Hello. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm really good. I've been waiting for this call. uh, yeah. Yeah. My full name is Do Văn Chan, but you call me Chan. Yeah, for short. My favorite sport. My birthday is the 20th of July, 1999. When do I what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, I do, but like the jack is like my laptop has some problem with the jack connection, so I prefer talking through like my laptop microphone. Sorry. Yeah. I live in Ho Chi Minh City, which is the biggest city in the south of Vietnam, and yeah, I study here as well. I started my study back in 2017, and my major is marine navigation. As you probably know, I'm applying for the deck cadet position. Yeah, it's called the Ho Chi Minh University of Transport. Yeah, yeah. We have like the uh, nautical science faculty, and therefore we have like the marine navigation department, and as well as like the engine department as well. Yes, I graduated. Yeah, yeah, this year. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a 4 years like training and course. Yeah. Yes, I was on board a ship back in March. I was doing my internship for 3 months, but at the time I hadn't like graduated yet. So yeah, it's just for writing a report for my study. It's for 3 months. Yeah, and it's a short time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It is like it is and it's called UT Glory. It's a general vessel. Honestly, it's a funny story because that ship was owned by my university. It still is, but it's not really a running ship. It's been anchoring at one spot for like years now. So there was when I was there was about 5 crew members, but the main like jobs is just about like, maintaining the ship, not really running the ship. So it doesn't really count as a fully working ship, I suppose. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Uh-huh. You mean like those for 3 months or for my study? Okay. When I was there, because as I told you before, I had to write a report. So I was mainly observing all of the ships like the ships particular. First of all, I have to know where like all of the firefighting equipments are. and all of like life-saving equipments and all of the navigational equipments, like everything, mainly for my like because like I have an instruction to help me to to write a report of what to see, what to learn, what to take a picture of, and it's a really comprehensive like instruction. So I've done most of like the stuff in like the navigation department, like a lot of stuff like observing and asking like the senior officers there to to teach me stuff about like navigation and asking them about their knowledge. What type of what? Actors. Honestly, it's that ship didn't have any kind of actors. It's they're still using like charts, paper charts to navigate. It's a really small ship to be honest. So yeah. Yeah. Like active. No, not active. Sorry. Radar, GPS, AAS. Um. Like tons of equipment, like course indicator, rate of turn indicator, um, compass, gyro compass, magnetic compass. To name a few. There are tons of them. So safe equipment. Uh, yeah, actually I prepared before prior to coming on board. I prepared some safety shoes and safety hats and not goggles. I didn't really bring any goggles. And I got some safety clothing, not the overall, but like separate, like safety shirts and pants, and yeah, and yeah, it was compulsory to to walk around the ship with like those things. Okay. Yeah. We have like the co-wreck, the collision for preventing collision at sea, right? And as a navigation student, I have to learn that by heart. so I'm a bit like obsessed with that because like all of my seniors told me that you have to learn them really carefully. Yeah. And yeah, and we have to abide by the rules. Uh, Even though like in reality, some of like my seniors told me that some of the smaller boats don't really follow the rules, but we still have to because it's an international regulation, right? And yeah, and but I do remember some of like the rules, but not like words by words, just like the general idea. It's like they're too much like it's a really long one, but so yeah, but I do hope when I join the ship I can understand them in reality how to apply them, you know and but now all I know is just like the theory. Yeah. Yeah, in rule 7, we have like the risk of collision. We have to identify the risk of collision. And in rule 8, we have action to prevent collision. And they said like the most effective action is to change course and take like early and effective action to prevent collision, like and changing course will be like the most effective one of them. And yeah, and of course we have to maintain like proper lookouts at all times, right, according to rule 5. um uh mm-hmm. Okay. Even another vessel is approaching me, I will observe like the bearing and the distance. If like one quote is like constant bearing and decreasing range, that is like the vessel that has like the prominent risk of collision with my ship, and I have to take like proper action. Like for example, uh, in head-on situation, if we were in the head-on situation, I have to to the starboard side, turn the ship to the starboard side in order to meet the other ship port to port, uh, or red to red at night. Uh, in order to resolve the collision situation. Yeah, I hope that what you want. Can you repeat that? Simulator? In the radar? Yeah, in my university we have like the simulator room for students to practice, and uh, I had the opportunity to use that once. Yeah, for birthing procedure to to just like yeah. Yeah, I did some research about your company and Zodiac Maritime, and I was surprised that your company has a wide range of vessels, like mostly cargo ships. Yeah, except like LNG, right? You like all kinds of like cargo ships except like LNG, as I remember. Yeah, yeah, and you are a big company, so that's why I want to apply, and I just want the opportunity to work for a big company and to pursue my career. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I am fully vaccinated. I have like 2 doses already. Yeah. Um, as soon as possible because like I am done with my study, so now I just like get like look for jobs, and so yeah, now yeah, as soon as possible. Yes, I no, I got the passport, not the visa. Yeah, because I haven't I didn't know, like I don't know what country I'm gonna go to, so I don't know the visa. Yeah. I haven't really uh no, yeah, I got any information about that, but maybe I'll ask like the agent later. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Uh-huh. Got it. Uh, I have my favorite types of vessel. It's like tankers and container ships, because they're high level of complexity. But it doesn't really matter what type of ship I'm working on, as long as like it's really important. Like my first ship, this will decides my my future ships I'm good. Uh-huh. Yeah, I understand. Hmm. Yes, yes. No, I I can pretty much like eat anything, so I am not allergic to anything, so that's not a problem. And I'm prepared mentally, just yeah, yeah. Actually, like the first day when I enrolled in my university, I was prepared. Just like I had like my brother, he was an engineer on a ship, so I had known about this career even when I was in high school. So yeah, I my family and me, we are fully prepared for me to be away from home for that long. So it's not a problem. Oh yeah, one question. As you mentioned earlier, like crew change maybe happens in some ports in the US, right? But but because of like COVID-19, we all know that like crew crisis, crew change crisis is a big problem. Like the fee to relieve the crews is like skyrocketing, right? So is your company facing problems or in that area? Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Uh. Okay. Yeah. And you said like you have like many types of ships. Yeah, as we already know. Uh. So what's more likely like the ship the type of ship that I'm gonna join? Uh. Uh huh. Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, well, thank you, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I'll have